Hi, I'm Dana Schindel, and today we're at Jericho Beach with the Disabled Sailing Association. Throughout the summer, the Disabled Sailing Association takes beginner to experienced sailors with disabilities out on the water for sailing, sailing lessons, races, and regattas. They also have some really cool adapted boats.
Hey! The Jericho Sailing Centre is Vancouver's ocean community centre. We exist to give people access to Vancouver's ocean playground in small, naturally powered craft. And one of our most famous programs is a disabled sailing program. It's a very popular and inspiring program. Started in 1988 by Sam Sullivan. He received a boat from Rick Hansen that had been donated to him by Margaret Thatcher, the British Prime Minister. Rick wasn't a sailor, but Sam was. Rick said, look, if you start a program, I'll donate it.
How did you get into sailing?
I couldn't skydive anymore, so I had to figure out something else to do. And my dad, who's a sailmaker, turned me on to sailing. Being able to compete again was awesome.
I thought, I like being on the water. I'd never sailed before I was injured, really. But I did kayak. When I went out for the first sail, it was really comfortable. I've been doing it for 20 years now. I guess I like the wind in my hair, you know, as well as being really nice to be on the water.
It's fun, it gets me exercise, I get the vitamin D from the sun, and it's a good social event, especially down at Jericho.
I never dreamed that I could handle a boat myself, and it's calming, it's peaceful. Most of the time there's not so much boat traffic that it's noisy out there. It's quiet, and it's hard to find any place that's quiet anymore, but it's beautiful out there. It's just peaceful, and it's wonderful to feel that I'm in control. It's just great.
I like the adrenaline rush because I like racing the most. The tactics on the water, you're always thinking with your head. It's like a game of chess, really. And the speed, obviously, and the water.
Liam's the one to beat.
I'm winning right now, but we'll see what happens at the end of the day.
English Bay on a weekend in the summer is absolutely filled with boats.
It's a competitive outlet on race days, and other days it's just great to leave the chair behind on the tarmac and you're sailing free.
You know, it's amazing the independence and freedom that comes out of the sailing, and to see a lot of these new sailors, how stoked they are, you know, like to be here at the beach and to be getting out on the water and, you know, coming back with new skills, getting faster and that all the time, or more confident. I couldn't really think of almost more freeing adaptive sport, you know, than being out there on the water. And the extra amazing thing too that I just can't believe and I'm so inspired by is the different disabilities you see here. Like, you know, there's amputees and full quadriplegics, and you know, some sailors like Terry LeBlanc, and they, you know, that's sailing sip and puff, fully paralyzed from the neck down. It just shows that anything is possible. Like, it's so amazing, really. Yeah, it's awesome to just be down here and part of it.
How does your boat work?
Well, my boat works using sip and puff technology. So I sip the starboard, puff the port, so it's very intuitive. And I sip to bring the sails in towards the center. I puff when I have to let the sails out.
In our case, the sails by themselves are dealt with by pulling them with our hands.
Whenever we launch a boat, we have to move it around on land first, so the keel has to be up in the travel position. And when we're out in the water, we have to get it down as far as it will go.
750 pounds. That's what keeps the boat from capsizing.
Jack's boat's on a trailer. It's being pulled to the ramp, and it will be lowered into the water. We have to do this for every sail. This takes a lot of extra time because we don't have a floating dock. We're hoping it will come pretty soon with the reconstruction of the pier.
I think what's really important about the volunteers here is that they help make this program, and without their contribution and help, we wouldn't be able to make as many sails as we do every day.
3, 2, 1, starboard!
The boats they're on, Don Martin's, were designed locally with lots of input from the community of sailors.
Here in Vancouver, you've got the best sailing in the world. With all this wind and wonderful sun, you can't beat this.
If you're interested in joining the Disabled Sailing Association as a sailor, or if you're an experienced sailor and you'd like to volunteer, check out disabledSailingBC.org and give them a call. For Local Connection, I'm Dana Schindel from beautiful Jericho Beach.